To make the bag, I'll be making use of this two fabric pieces. This will be the outer part and this will be the inner part of the bag. I'll also link in the description box the website to get the pattern, because I'll be using a pattern to cut out the bag. To sew the bag, I've placed my pattern on the fabric pieces and I've cut it out. I've also gone ahead and transfer all the markings from the pattern to the fabric pieces. So I've got the handle, the band, the front of the bag, the back of the bag, the pocket, and I also have here iron-on interfacing for the band and the handle. I'll start by sewing the front of the bag. So make sure you've transferred all the markings onto your fabric. Like this bag has pleats, so make sure you transfer all the pleat marks onto the fabric pieces, and also notch at the different places. Also for the back of the bag, it has pleats as well, and so make sure you transfer all these markings onto your fabric pieces. I've sewn a temporary stitch on the top and bottom to hold the pleats in place. I'll go ahead and repeat the same for the back of the bag. I've finished sewing the pleats in place for all the fabric pieces, the inner part of the bag and the front and back of the bag. So after sewing the pleats, I'm going to work on the front of the bag, and that's that part with the curved part. So this is the pocket part. So I'll be sewing on this part, which is the front part of the bag. This is the back to one side. So I'll take my pocket piece, my pocket facing, and attach it to the front of the bag. So I'll place it right sides facing. So I have two pieces. So make sure you align all the notches. So I'll go ahead and sew the curvy part only. I'll repeat the same for the other side. I'll pin it in place and sew only the curvy part. Next, I'll be sewing the pocket and yoke together. I've got two pieces of each. When I open it up, this is how it will look like. So I'm placing them right sides facing. And I'll go ahead and pin. After pressing my seams open, I'll attach it to the front of the bag. So I'll be attaching it to the facing only. So I'll take this side and press it. So I'll take one of the pieces and place it right sides facing. So I'll go ahead and sew it with half an inch seam allowance. So right side facing to the facing only. After sewing, this is what it looks like. And on the front, so to hold the pocket in place, I'll be basting at the top of the bag. So turn it here and match up all the notches. So I'll be attaching the bands. I've already ironed it facing to the wrong side for all four pieces, and I'll be attaching it to the top of the front and back of the bag, and also to the lining, the inner part of the bag. I've attached the band to the front and back of the bag, also to the lining, the inner part of the bag. Next, I'll be sewing it on the side. So I'll place it right side facing and sew the side. And I'll stop about ½ an inch before I get to the end. I'll repeat the same for the lining. So I'll place it right side facing, pin, then sew on the side. I finished sewing the lining and the outer part of the bag. I've also left a gap in the lining for turning the bag to the right side, so don't forget to do that. These fabric pieces is for the bottom of the bag, so I have one of each, one for the outer part and one for the inner part. So I'll go ahead and sew the bottom of the bag to the bag. So I'll go ahead and sew on this long side. I've already marked where I'll be placing my handles. I've transferred this from the pattern onto my fabric. I'll just place it this way, make sure it's not twisted, and pin. Next, I'll be sewing the back together. So I have my outer part of the bag on the right side out, and the inner part inside out. So I'm going to place my outer bag into the inner part. So the right sides are facing. Line up my side seams and pin all round the bag, the top of the bag. Then I'm going to sew round. Also, don't forget to leave a gap on the side of your bag, of the inner part of your bag, so that you'll be able to turn it to the right side. So line up your seams. And that's it, the bag is finished. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again next time. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.